Welcome travelers, I'm Free2Play and I'm your guide for successful free-to-play adventure in Ostera. Today we'll beat Gertrude in barely 6 turns without Therion, but with a2 I was lucky. Oh man, I can remember that I have beaten her in 30 turns as the Gertrude race was going on. So this is really crazy how the power curve is going on here. But I'm glad that I have a2 now and a good Zanta here. Also Alfin, who makes this whole procedure even possible. Without him it would be really trouble. I think TT would be also fine, but I'm glad I have Alfin. So let's look for the speed here, which is really important. Billy has to be a bit slower than Pia. And make sure that Viola is a bit faster than a2, but in the most cases it will be anyway. Making Billy a bit slower is not a bad thing. Damascus Dagger is giving only 21 to speed, and Pia gets lots of stuff which boosts her speed without decreasing her defense too much. So this is totally fine here without any King Chompo Vest or something. I've equipped only the Inferno stuff because this gives the most defense right now, and the Berserk weapons to have the most power coming from my units. Speaking of the accessories, only Zanta has the Wiswald Scarf, which is the A4 from Elvis, and Alfin has the Polonius Medicine Box, which is the A4 from Theo. I was a bit haunted from him in the Apo banner, and this gives you a huge boost to the attack and to the X damage itself. The other accessories here I got from some NPCs in the last chapter. One is the Fighter's Mark, which boosts the damage done to broken foes by 5% and gives 10 P attack more. The Champion's Mark you do get from beating Largo the first time, which boosts the elemental attack and physical attack by 8%, which is really nice here. And Kota's Right Glove on Zanta does a good thing here because Lynette is swapping around really often here. And the Kitty Cape does a good job here too, because when Lynette is in the front, she can't regen like the rest of the crew. So making Gertrude's first attack weaker is a good thing here. So without further ado, let's get into this fight and beat her in almost 6 turns. Let's go. I'm going for the Debilitate now, but if Gertrude is hitting too hard for you, you can also use the attack down from Viola. But Debilitate and the Piercing Strike will cap the physical defense right in the first turn, and this is a good thing. And because Gertrude is not attacking in the first turn, you can leave Lynette in the front to guarantee her passive to come through without her taking any damage, and I can go for the regen in the first turn. Now I get her in the front to do the Masterful Cheer here, and afterwards Pia will come to the front and will do the same again to boost the attack to the maximum of 30%. Billy is also doing damage here with the dagger attack, and we both get them to the back row right now so that their ultimate will come through in the turn afterwards. The Wild Bisection here should only target different units, otherwise it will be hard for all the units to survive in the turn afterwards. So we're coming for turn 4 now, which is the turn I will use all the ultimates. Every one of the units who should receive Lynette's ultimate are in the front, and afterwards Pia will come to the front to give Viola and a2 the attack buff even more, so that we can cap the 30% of ultimate too, and then Billy will come to the front and get the 20% down on Gertrude again, but on the ultimate level. So we have enough speed here to outspeed every of her attacks. I will go for Viola's Triple Edge to have at least 2 attacks getting more damage, and a2 does the most damage here with mostly 140,000 damage. Zanta's doing a great job here with almost 100,000, and Alfin's coming to the front with the Pomegranate Panica and gives everyone the BP they need. But Viola will use Vendetta right now, not because of the attack debuff, but because it's way stronger. A2 is doing the same damage but twice and even crits one time, and afterwards a Heroic Strike will also do a bit of damage here. Just the little red tiny bar is open, and you know what's coming. The next attack will be the Healing Cleave, and she will regain mostly 40,000 HP, but this won't matter because I have the Piercing Strike at max, I have the Triple Edge, I still have the Direwolf Rush from Zanta, and I have one more last stand. She doesn't have any chance here. This fight lasts about 3 minutes or something, so getting her to max level for the upcoming Apothecary Tower, it will be very easy to do this. Thanks for watching, see you next time, you're free to player.